the advent of AI and virtual assistants really destroy a lot of businesses. The three biggest killers for providers who are between $1 to $10 million in revenue. I've been working with a lot of providers over the last 5 years, and thousands of conversations and working with hundreds of providers have led me to this idea that there are so many good things you can do, but that good things done at the wrong time will kill your business faster than anything else. So right here, I've got the three things that you should not be delegating if you're a provider in this position, so that you can stay on top of exactly where your business is at, but be able to scale it without any problems at all. Now, we're going to go through these, and I believe in delegation. I believe in it. It is one of the key things you need in order to be able to scale. But delegating without accountability is a massive problem that we see all the time. As the founder, as the owner, you need to know where the finances, where the culture, where the content is at, and you need to be able to know who's responsible for this information so you can keep them accountable and actually make sure it's going in the direction you want to. So let's look at these three things. If you are doing one of these three things, reach out, let's have a chat, because we've got some content to be able to help you sort these out. Number one, delegating your numbers. Founder, owner, you need to know the numbers of your business. Not just what was our revenue last month, is it up or is it down, but what's the profit margins, how many clients we got, how many hours are we providing, what are the finances looking like? If you haven't got a handle on these, then I'm sorry, but you are heading towards disaster. Because when we hand off the idea of knowing exactly where the numbers are in your business, you are literally handing responsibility for the entire business over to an employee or a contractor. We often go, oh, my accountant's handling it. Well, great, your accountant is there to tell you when things are right and wrong, but the nuances of your business are something that you know innately. So being able to be accountable for those things is really important. You don't have to be in charge of everything, but you do need to be able to have a dashboard or a system where you can know what's going on a weekly or monthly basis and be reported to with accountability. The second thing we need to be working on is your voice. Your voice is so important. Your voice inside your business and inside the market is the thing that got you to where you are. Your passion, your drive, your conviction around what you do. And then we get this really cool AI tool or a VA to create our content for us, or a BDM, and it starts to get diluted really quickly. We've seen the advent of AI and virtual assistants really destroy a lot of businesses, because we used to really connect really well and now we just can't. It's because you're using a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy of what your original intent was. When you are talking about your passion, the reason you started your business, the area that you're an expert in, that is when people are connecting with you. And I encourage you, founder-led content is going to drive your business forward. People understanding who you are, what you do, and what you stand for is the thing that makes you stand out. Not having the generic, well, at my business, this is what we do. Or at our business, we work in this area. Talk about the drive. Talk about the things that are important. And thirdly is your culture. You cannot hand off your culture. If you hand off the driving of the culture of your business to someone in your team, then you are essentially handing them the keys to do whatever they like in your business. Culture is one of those drivers that allows you to steer the ship well. And knowing who's in your business and who's not in your business is a tool that will allow you to scale, because you'll find the people who are those rock stars who will push your business forward, and the people who might be those bad apples who are really needing to be cut out as soon as possible. Your culture comes from you being present. Now, not being available to everyone. I don't actually believe in an open door policy. I believe in a culture building policy that allows people to know that you're the owner, you are the person with the drive and the conviction that launched this business, and you are still at the head. Mission drift happens when other people are in charge of the culture of the business. This is when we see providers moving away from their original ideas, and the support workers look at this and go, now it's just another machine that I'm a part of, and the clients are just a number. I'm just a number here. If you're experiencing that, then it's probably because you haven't invested in the culture. Now, there's some really simple things we can do here, because I've seen way too many businesses start out with all the right stuff in place, but they hand off one or all of these three things and they find themselves in a really bad position. So what you're going to do is you're going to start getting reports on your numbers and knowing what those numbers mean. Simple dashboard, really easy tool to be able to set up. You're going to start looking at your content and identifying would you read your content? Would you share the content that your business is putting out if you were from somewhere else? Would you be proud of what's actually going out? Do you feel it really conveys what you do? Or is it more AI slop you're just getting out there? And thirdly, do you know the people in your business? You don't have to know everyone's ins and outs, but do you know who's really on team? Do you know who your sidekicks and rock stars are? Do you know who your 1% crew are? Because if you don't have an idea of these people that you can invest in, who are going to grow your business for you, then you're going to be set apart and not really stepping into the industry and leading like you should be. The industry is crying out for leaders. The NDIA, Aged Care, Department of Veterans Affairs, Allied Health, these areas are looking for leaders to step up and lead the way, because there's so much happening all the time. Be the leader that the industry needs you to be. Be the leader that your clients and your team need you to be. Stay on top of these things, and you're going to see your business grow very quickly.